GCSE poetry, love and relationships, sing song and poems to compare it to. Just want to say a quick thank you to the physics and math tutor for allowing me access to their poem. For the more poems like this, which are annotated, the link is in the description. Because this poem is quite long, I'm just going to skip through the slides, but you can pause and take note of the annotation as you please. So, poet context. The poet's name is DILJIT NAGRA and he has Punjabi Sikh background. His parents immigrated to the UK in 1950s and the concept of Britishness can be seen throughout his works. His parents had owned a shop in Sheffield in 1982 and his family repeatedly experienced racially motivated attacks as well as burglaries. DILJIT NAGRA didn't start writing poetry until he was about 30, but got a BA and MA of English in RH University, not died, sorry. He became an English teacher, and Sing Song is a humorous poem which is set up in a shop and run by the speaker who lives above the shop. I would definitely recommend watching the video in which he's actually in a shop and he's narrating his own poem, because you really get the sense of what he's talking about in that poem. I'll link it in the description box below. So let's look at structure and form essay points. First of all, there's use of refrains, which is a repeated phrase and repetition. This reflects the title of the poem. There is a melodic form to the poem with a stable rhythm and a song-esque pace. Alternatively, it could be argued that because they are separated stanzas, the structure reflects the adversity the couple faces when trying to spend time together. 2. It adopts a sonnet form with couplets. Now, Nagra's use of a couplet, which is a love poem structure, reaffirms the idea that the couple are having a love relationship. Now let's look at language essay points. So first of all, there's obvious use of dialect-specific and colloquial language. This reflects the typical language used by British Indians and Punjabi Sikhs living in Britain, again to situate the poem in the context of the community. Contrasts, juxtaposing language is also used, such as tiny eyes of a gun and the tummy of a teddy, suggests that Singh is aware he has a multifaceted and complex wife, but finds this a positive combination in their relationship. A use of time markers and referencing is also made prevalent, as the speaker often references times such as midnight hour and 9 o'clock, to highlight the time pressure he faces and how he struggles to find time for his personal life aside from the shop. And finally, immature language is used, childish language such as red, lemon and lime, to reflect both the new nature of the couple's marriage and the immaturity of the poem. Poems to compare it to. For this, I just suggested Sonnet 29 because both demonstrate the all-consuming nature of love and how this affects the speaker in the poems and how it concerns the idea of romantic fulfillment. And both use natural and religious imagery to highlight how much they love their partner. Both have an overly positive attitude towards love. In terms of differences, Sonnet 29 has a much more traditional structure than Sing Song, though Sing Song doesn't even have a rhyme scheme. In Sing Song, the pace flows towards the end, whereas in Sonnet 29, the rhythm is consistent throughout the poem. For more videos on GCSE English, French, Geography and Computer Science, make sure you subscribe to Know All for GCSE. But anyway, see you soon and thank you for watching.